Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Okay, communication. Sometime when you're communicating to people, places, people. Usually when you're communicating with people, sometimes it can be conflicting. Sometimes it's a topic or a conversation that is uncomfortable, and sometimes you have to relay messages that is not comfortable, messages that you don't want to relay, messages that create anxiety. And just if you're not someone who enjoys conflict, that's not, a safe space for you. It's very daunting. It's very scary. One of the approaches that you can use when you're communicating with someone, especially a spouse or a significant other or something like that, sometimes people struggle because they say, oh, well, every time I say something, this person, my spouse or my husband or my wife or my partner immediately get into defense mode. And sometimes it's really, without beating me up, sometimes it's really paying attention to how we are delivering the message. So sometimes you don't want to deliver the message by the inception of the topic shouldn't be, well, you always do this, you always do that, you never, you always, you never, you don't do the right thing, like I always ask you, blah, blah, blah. That's negative communication. You get more honey with bees than you do vinegar type of situation. And I mean, obviously this doesn't fit everybody's story. If you're dealing with someone who's narcissistic, you're dealing with someone with a personality disorder. If you're dealing with someone who is just committed to being conflicting, then that's a whole nother channel. That's a whole nother topic. And you should be looking and preparing for an exit if that's the type of toxicity that you're in. But when you want to communicate, you want to be able to communicate and have an open dialogue, but you want to start the conversation by saying something like, I really enjoy our relationship. I love the things that we do. Think about some of the things that's beneficial to the relationship. Think about some of the things that's nice, right? Because humble is everything. You have to know your audience, even your spouse, even your husband, even your wife. You got to know when to have those conversations. You have to fill that person out. We are all filled with ego, men and women. Sometimes women think that they're not, but we have ego too. And sometimes when your ego shows up for the relationship, for the conversation, and not the actual logic and the actual human beings, it's a recipe for disaster. So when you're communicating or you're trying to get a point across with your significant other or your partner, and you're trying to find a good way to say it, open up the conversation by saying positive things, something that's going to be nice, something that's going to be honest. You don't want to lie, but I'm enjoying this relationship. I feel like there are things that would be super beneficial for both of us to improve in. I want to see us win. I want to see us shine, try those tactics, because anyone normal is going to be receptive to that, and they're going to, if they love you and they're invested also, they are also going to say, yes, this is what we need to win, right? But when you're approaching them like you're not going to get anywhere with that. So be careful with what you say. Know how to communicate what you want to say. Know your audience. Know when to say it. If somebody's walking in the door and he or she is not in the best of moods, that is not the time. Some people are not good with common sense. Sorry. Some people don't have common sense. If you see your spouse or your partner come in, slamming doors, had a bad day at work, that's probably not the best time to sit down and talk about the fact that the dishes wasn't washed this morning. You just kind of have to use your logic, and you have to play your position, whatever that looks like in your household. So I hope that helps. And love to do communication, love to do relationship stuff, because I do couples counseling so much and I enjoy it so much. So just, you know, food for thought, something to think about. And if that's something that you struggle with, then that's something you need to work through. You need to get to therapy. You need to, why are you so confrontational? Why are you always trying to fight? Why are you always looking for beef, right? You need to fix that. Whatever is inside of you, constantly looking to talk about people, even things and people that you maybe not in good graces with. Let it go. Leave it alone. Why are you even verbalizing it at this point? You know, just move with faith and keep going. If you need to have a conversation, have an adult conversation. If you're not ready to have adult conversation, leave the conversation be. I hope that this helps. Happy Monday, and I will see you soon. Bye.